I just wanted Lily to go because I kind of took her parking spot. I'm sorry. Literally only filming a video when I'm going. This is going to be a bit of an interesting video. I had this video filmed for ages. I just wanted to sit down and talk to you about what I'm actually doing for my weight loss journey and how there's so many bugs out here, and how I'm like achieving my weight loss goals, and I feel like I'm not achieving them. I'm sorry. I just feel like, let's start from the beginning. So I will say, if you don't remember from my videos last year, I don't think I mentioned it too much on YouTube, but I was taking Saxenda and it did nothing. It didn't affect my appetite. It didn't affect me at all. So I was just like, okay, it's not working. I'm paying all this money and nothing is happening. So then obviously I'm still going to the gym, not losing any weight, and I know I've got PCOS. So let's preface this with the fact I have polycystic ovarian syndrome, okay? Yes, and that is a metabolic disorder, and there is talks about changing it to MRS because it's a metabolic issue. Yeah, so changing it to that, because you hear PCOS, oh, you just have irregular periods, or oh, you just have cysts, or oh, you're just gonna have issues becoming fertile and having a baby and stuff. So come back when you're ready to have children, but in reality it affects every other aspect of your adult life, in my opinion. When I say adult life, I genuinely mean like from the minute you like have a period. So for me, I never had an issue when I had my period. I had like really bad like period symptoms, but when it came down to my actual cycle when I was younger, it was fine. And then I went on birth control. So I've been on the pill since, I was on the pill since 14, just turning 15 to 20 to 21, around that kind of time. And the reason I went on it is because I was assaulted, and I'll be completely honest, and I didn't want anything like that to happen to me again, and like I wasn't too sure what the next steps would be in my entire life. I went to the clinic and went on the pill, and I just wanted to make sure I was protected, because I kind of just felt like if I had a baby before I was 18, then it'll be this huge issue. And looking back on it, I really and truly feel like that mindset is god awful. I would not instill that into my future children. Yeah, so I was on birth control for like 6 years. I've tried the implant. The implant literally made me want to just jump in front of a bus, and the coil, fuck, hurt. Who invented the coil? Who invented it? Can someone tell me? Because it sure as hell, no. Oh, it's awful. Anyway, to the point I walked to my doctor's surgery, I could barely walk, and I live like all of 2 minutes from my doctor's. Tell me why I laid down on a bench outside of my doctor's with my legs in the air because it hurt so bad, and I'm crying in pain. A woman was sitting outside being like, are you alright, darling? Do you need some help? I'm like, no, I'm fine. I'm a person, I will tough out any pain. You could not call an ambulance for me, you could not call the police. I don't give a fuck. Unless there is like some big blazing fire, like I'm handling this shit. I ain't calling no one to fucking help me. Do you know what I mean? So, oh, the sun went in. Like, we're having some weird weather. Yesterday it was fucking freezing and today it's boiling. Anyway, so, and I genuinely believe that the pill caused me to have PCOS, because ever since I came off of it, I had regular periods for like 6 months, and then after that it was bye Felicia, see you later. Like, so after I came off the pill, I didn't think that my periods would be so all over the place, and so because I was having it regularly, and then it just switched up and I didn't have a period for 9 months. And I was gaining, like, I don't know if you can tell, my neck looks quite dark. That's I'll put the name on the screen because I don't know what it's called. It darkening patches I've got in the back of my neck. During COVID it got really bad, and like it was so scaly and patchy. Awful. I feel like I'm getting a better manage on things being on Ozempic, because I am on Ozempic at the moment. Like it's lighter than what it has been. I've got very small skin tag, very teeny little bumps, I guess, on my neck, like very small. And then I have like the darkening in between my chest, and I don't think my hands, no, I don't have it on my hands. A bit, maybe a little bit. Anyway, so that's insulin resistance right there, and that's a huge issue of why I'm struggling to lose weight. So insulin resistance, with it in lines with PCOS. So you've got insulin resistance, PCOS is a metabolic disorder, and then you've got society telling you, well, you just gotta eat less and move more. I don't eat a lot. Anyone knows me. If we go to a restaurant, I'm gonna eat half and take half home. I never eat a full plate of food, ever. I eat out small bowls. Like, the only time you'll see me eat off a plate is if I've got fucking a steak and potatoes. I'll still try to eat that out of a bowl because I eat small. So it's not even about eating less and moving more. There was a period where I completely gave up and I gained another 20 pounds, and that's what I've lost so far. So I've lost 20 pounds, woo! And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm regularly going to the gym. I try and go to the gym on all of my days off work. So currently I've got 3 days off work, and then I say 3 days. I went to work on Monday, so it's 2 days, but I went to gym on Monday, and then I'm working for 2 days, and then I've got 2 days off, and then I'll be back in the gym on the Sunday. So I'm not going to go until Sunday now, because I've been in the gym 3 days this week. So I aim for about 3 to 4 days a week, and I lift heavy. I try and get my 10,000 steps in, if not more. I give myself little challenges, so 10,000 steps a day, and then I treat myself, so things like that. And the fact is, I have a sedentary job. I sit down for 12 hours. I go on my breaks, I go on my walks and stuff, but you have to understand, like, not every break I can go on a walk. It rains in the UK. It rains. And if it doesn't rain, I can walk in the car park and stuff. It's not bad. But anyway, so I try to get my steps in as much as possible. I eat well. Like right now we're stacking on mangoes. Don't judge me for having them, okay? I had them pre-cut, don't judge me. But anyway, I get to eat it. If it means that I have to spend a bit more money or anything like that, I'm gonna do it. I started drinking my protein shakes again. I literally had a Shreddy protein powder, Get Shreddy protein powder, and I didn't open it for a year. I'm pretty sure it was a year, and I just finished it. It's so good with cacao powder. Anyway, so yeah, it's been a journey when it comes to my weight loss, and I really hope that if you have PCOS, don't beat yourself up. I carry all my weight in the front. It's such an indicator of PCOS. I literally carry all my weight in the front. My legs are just strong. They're not even like fat, like they're pretty solid, as in muscle. My boyfriend is always like, your calves are insane. I have very strong calves because I used to dance a lot. And yeah, like, it's super discouraging when you're dealing with insulin resistance, because then it's like, cut out this, cut out that. But it's like, I'm constantly hungry, constantly. And that's nothing to do with discipline. Discipline is me not eating, right? Discipline is me saying no to certain foods, or so. But yeah, I don't eat ever any more than 2,100 calories, and my base amount is, if I want to maintain, is about 2,400, just for my weight, my height, my size, everything like that. And if I want to be in a deficit, I need to be around 1,800. I normally eat around 1,800. Like, I'll order HelloFresh. I feel like I do better when I'm ordering HelloFresh. I'm probably going to order more of a meal delivery service. There is a new one, I can't remember the name. I'll probably put it here or put it in the video at some point. But yeah, I'm just gonna, because I can't be asked to cook every day, deciding, oh, I'm gonna eat this or I'm gonna eat that. Like, why? No, I don't want to do that. So yeah, so that's where I'm at in my weight loss journey. I've been struggling with water as well at the moment. I'm usually never struggling with water, but I was dehydrated for a minute and I was getting a lot of pain because of it. But drinking fucking water. I've been drinking my kombucha, I've been taking my inositol. So when it comes down to it, I've lost about 18 pounds, which is incredible because I've never lost that amount before. And I've lost that amount since March, and we're in August. So March, April, May, June, July. So about 6 months, which is really freaking good. I'm taking Embarking, which, you know, a lot of people are like, oh, you shouldn't use it for weight loss. But if you have PCOS and you're struggling to lose weight, like, I don't understand why it's not being prescribed for us. And I understand there is a shortage at the moment of people who are diabetic, but I'm literally insulin resistant. My body is not functioning the way it should. I'm doing a lot of holistic healing, so I won't be on it forever. I'm hoping to come off of it by the end of the year. So yeah, it's a difficult one because that, oh, it's only branded for people with diabetes, but then people with PCOS have, it's literally called diabetes of the ovaries, you know, and we struggle so much with everything else. It's just, it's frustrating, especially when doctors, when they're just like, lose weight. I was going to the gym, eating well, and nothing was happening, nothing was changing, and I'm now here where I've lost weight, and I feel like it was never the amount I was consuming to the amount I was expending, because I was still pretty active in my previous job before I moved here, and I wasn't losing any weight, and now I am. So another goal is another 20 pounds. They obviously can't increase my dosage of Ozempic because I'm on 0.5 at the moment because of the shortages, which I completely understand. I'm not like, oh, I need to do it. It is what it is. I'm currently taking inositol, berberine, magnesium, vitamin D, that complex. I don't know why people say that if you take vitamin D and calcium, no, yeah, vitamin D and calcium and magnesium, it won't absorb it. It's such bullshit. Vitamin D acts as a hormone to metabolize magnesium and calcium. Now you can't say you can't take those two supplements when we eat, no matter what, if we eat a nutritionally dense diet, we're going to be consuming all of it at the same time. People are fucking stupid. So don't listen to all the information out there. I also take maca root, and I take, at the moment I'm taking shiitake mushroom, and then I'm also taking turmeric. It does have the black pepper in it just to activate the turmeric as anti-inflammatory. I'm not always good at taking supplements, but I try my very hardest. And yeah, I've got to go because this woman is wanting me to move, and yeah. But yeah, so that is basically what I do, what I take. And I go to the gym, I lift heavy, I lift very, 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 very heavy, as you can see in this footage. Listen, I love a lift on weights. Okay, so if you want to know any more about what I'm doing, because I feel like I'm not doing anything too special, and I hope that gives you some insight on what I do and maybe implement it into what you do. But I'm going to end this video here because I'm rambling for way too long. If you have PCOS, you're not alone. I got you. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys. The sun gets high, drop that pen up in the black soda ups, and know you ride with a real one. Side with a real one. Oh my mama, and God, you're the real thing.